Hi, I'm Stuart Ericson, Wagoner attorney. Talking about crimes in Oklahoma, the differences between common ones that are talked about and some confusion between what some of them really mean. So let's talk about burglary versus larceny and a little bit of robbery right now. Burglary doesn't necessarily mean something was stolen. Like somebody will say, my house got burglarized. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean something was stolen. Burglary means the breaking and entering of the dwelling house of another. So you break into somebody's house by force or open a door and break in when you're not supposed to while that building is occupied. So you're breaking in to somebody's home while they are there in the house. And the final part of the burglary is with the intent to commit a crime therein. So the crime can be anything. It can be you break into somebody's house to try to hit or kick them, commit an assault and battery. Well, that's first-degree burglary. You could break into somebody's house to try to steal something, take personal property from them. That's first-degree burglary. Now, that's different than burglary second degree, because second degree is going to be breaking into that dwelling or house or a vehicle where nobody is. So if you break into a house with the intent to commit a crime but nobody is home, well, that's second degree burglary. First degree burglary has a minimum sentence of 7 years. So that is 7 with a maximum of 20 years. And that is a serious crime in Oklahoma because somebody's at home in the house. And that's the legislature has deemed that's a scary event. That's a violent event. The most violent way to do it, of course, would be to kick somebody's door in, break a window, break a sliding door, enter the house, somebody's home, and you take stuff and rob them. So that's 7 to 20. Second degree burglary carries a sentence of up to 7 years, and of course that's a felony as well. It's a little bit different than the larceny crimes, which is the taking of personal property from someone else. It can be by fraud or by stealth, by pickpocketing. That would be a larceny. That's not a burglary, that's not a robbery. That would be a larceny, just taking property from someone else by fraud or by stealth. So that's different than burglary. And then, of course, you have the robbery crimes. Larceny is taking personal property from somebody by fraud or stealth, whereas robbery is taking personal property from somebody by violence, by force, or by threat. You are threatening somebody, or like for example, you have a gun pointed at them and you say, give me your wallet. Well, that's robbery. Whereas a pickpocket who stealthily comes up behind you and takes that wallet and you don't even know it, well, that's larceny. So that's the difference. And of course, robbery is a very serious crime, a violent crime, an 85% you must serve crime, and that carries 10 to life. So that's 10 years minimum. Life is the maximum in prison. So all these crimes people sometimes use different words for them, but of course in Oklahoma law they have very specific meanings, and burglary is different than larceny, which is different than robbery. And so if you have any questions, my name is Stuart Ericson. Reach me at wagnerlawyer.com.